Today is September 24th. It's a global day of action. So over the last several years, there's been increasing movements on Fridays to have strikes. And so we saw in 2019, there was a huge global climate strike and there were tens of thousands, I think, well, not tens of thousands, maybe 12 to 15,000 people gathered here at the ledge and we marched through the city. And so, of course, in this current context of COVID, we can't gather that many people together, but we felt that as climate organizers, it's still important to give people a place to gather and to talk about our movements and how we can work in the age of COVID.
Pourquoi t'es venue aujourd'hui?
Pour plusieurs raisons, mais la raison principale, c'est qu'on n'a pas le choix d'agir pour le climat si on veut assurer un avenir pour nos générations aussi, mais pour les générations futures. Donc, c'est vraiment la raison principale.
I'm very concerned about climate change and global warming, and I've done a few things in my own life because I can, like stop driving car, and I go everywhere by bicycle. And a few years ago already, when the students started going out on strike, inspired by Greta Thunberg, I started coming to these Climate Action Fridays.
On dit que c'est une urgence climatique, mais pourquoi ça ne se traduit pas au niveau des politiques?
C'est la question que si les gens avaient la réponse, on n'aurait pas ce problème-là. Malheureusement, je pense qu'il y a beaucoup de facteurs qui se passent, mais je pense que ça va prendre une couple de leaders qui prennent l'action et les gens vont suivre. On n'a pas le choix, en fait.
You know, we saw another liberal minority be elected, and I think that generally there's sort of like a dissatisfaction. People don't have a lot of options, especially if you're really concerned about the climate crisis and you want it to be taken seriously. We don't see any of the government's climate plans adding up to the science, and so we really need them to do better. We need them to work together across parties, and we need them to act with urgency and to act, at the scale that the science demands.
Qu'est-ce que tu aimerais voir changer? Quelles sont les grandes priorités?
Plein de choses, mais la chose principale, c'est laisser faire les énergies fossiles. Mais pour ce faire, ça prend une transition qui est quand même bien préparée, évidemment. C'est pas réaliste du jour au lendemain d'arrêter ça, mais c'est la base, d'arrêter les émissions de gaz à effet de serre.
My own personal sign that I make and hold up in traffic occasionally, it just says simply, please drive less. So I think people use their cars way too much, and you know, that contributes to global warming.
Et ensuite, de voir des changements plus drastiques. Donc, des choses comme axer plus sur la communauté, le collectivisme, la société, la justice sociale. Tout ça est lié, en fait, à la crise climatique.
And so the election is finished right now. So what do you want from the new government?
And certainly to stop building a new fossil fuel infrastructure and to stop subsidizing the fossil fuel industry to the tune of like $20 billion last year. That money should be redirected into renewable energy, and we really need to take the climate crisis seriously, like the emergency that it is, and we're not really seeing that from our government. So I only hope that this election sent some sort of a signal to them that people are not satisfied with the Liberal government and with any of the parties' climate platforms, and they need to do better.